Hi friends, it's Nancy. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my project for November, which is all about needlework and notions. So I have some vintage notion packaging here. I want to make sort of a cluster for my journal. The first thing I'm going to do is remove the buttons from this old button card. Got staples. So hopefully it won't be too difficult to remove the staples. So I collect these kinds of things at thrift stores and what have you. And you know, when you're buying up old sewing kits, sometimes you get some real gems. And some of the gems that I've gotten include these beautiful scissors that I want to show you. So these are, look at these ones, they're less than 3 inches long. I believe that says Germany. I love the little holes. These ones are just 3.5 inches. I don't see any marking. These ones are English, made in Sheffield. Or Sheffield, they make knives, don't they? Sheffield? So I don't I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I've often thought maybe I would make little needle books and put a pair in, but I haven't got around to that yet. All right. First thing I want to do is oh, that's just the perfect size. I'm going to glue the buttons down onto a piece of card because this is really flimsy. I have a couple of videos, I think, about altered button cards that you might find interesting. I will try to remember to share the link with you, but unless I write things down, I don't think of them. Now, I'm just going to see if some of this dirt will come off. I doubt it. Yeah. We're keeping the dirt. This one, I want to use a scrap of fabric in the window. I need to cut that down a bit. Let's see if that works. I think it does. I think I'll take the plastic out. Just go right in. Just a hair too wide. And then I'll glue that down. I mean, I don't think the back's going to show, but who knows? Okay. Where's my knife? Oh, there it is. Do I want to round those corners or not? I don't think I do, but I will take the ends off a smidgy. So I'll use my corner rounder, but only just sort of taking off the soft edge. I'm not shoving it right down in there to take a full round. Okay. Now I need to pop a hole in here. Good. How'd that happen? Okay. Now, I've got this seam binding. Trim that off so it's not flopping around. Okay. Give this a little more ink. Now my plan, let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Is sort of make and then I thought I might add a little crocheted flower. We'll see which one we like the best. I don't think it's going to be this gold one. It's not dreadful. Then I have a pansy. I'm just going to cut the lace from outside this purple rose. Okay, I do like these pansies. I have these leaves. So maybe I could add those leaf and a pansy. What if I cut off the green? Move up a bit. I'm not on camera, am I? I kind of like it. I didn't think I would. I kind of do. Whoop. What do you think? I agree. Let's put some glue there. Okay. Now, I guess I'm going to use some of this. This came from the thrift haul that I shared on Sunday's video. Had really ugly flowers, but now I've got even uglier flower on it. I love it. Okay. Okay. I think I want to put a couple of stitches there just to hold that down before I glue the flower, because the flower will cover it, I hope. Okay. I'm not going to put a knot there because it's already going to be pretty bumpy without extra bump. And I'm wondering if not only is this going to be a cluster, but maybe it'll be a tuck spot. So this didn't take very long. Mostly it was about getting things organized, wasn't it? So go have a look and see what you've got in your vintage ephemera, sewing ephemera, that is. And just start layering them together and see what you come up with. Or if you don't have vintage sewing ephemera, there's definitely printables available. And take a look at my videos about altered button cards. And maybe you can come up with something using that idea. I'm just covering this with tape so that nothing will interfere if I do end up using this as a tuck spot. I don't want anything to interfere with things coming in and out. Oh, that turned out kind of cute. I'm wondering about putting an eyelet there and putting some seam binding or something through there. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to do one more. Sort of fill in that bottom there. Well, you're lovely. I'm going to fix that hole. And then let's see about an eyelet. I pulled out a couple of things and then I found this fabric-y kind of tape measure. Just going to cut that end off. And let's cut 10 inches off. Now, I want to pull this stitching out. Again, this is one of those things that who knows where it came from. It might take me a minute. Okay, so I tied a piece of that tape measure, and with a little bit of the extras, I just added another little, I don't even know what you would call that. The lace that I cut off from around the purple, I stretched around the taffeta binding. I wasn't happy with the fabric that I used in the window of the embroidery, so I just stitched a button on top to cover that up. And now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, like, is this something I should put on the front of my journal? I don't know. Gosh, I'm not sure. Let me back it out a bit so you can look. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Maybe that this would be good to go on the front page of the journal. I mean, I still have two other book plates. I don't think I want that one, but maybe that might be good on a page. Let's pretend we have a page. Maybe. We'll have to think about that. All right. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you thought this was fun. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I love just trying things out and seeing if they work, and if they do, so be it. And if they don't, well, let's move on to the next thing. I will be back again soon to do another fun project for the November Needlework and Notions journal. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.